They have a great group with us as we talk about a big event coming up, and I'm not even going to tell you what it is yet. We're just going to go right to these guys. On my right, David Daggett, of course, attorney with Daggett, Shuler. He and his partner, Griff Shuler, have brought in a special guest who himself has been here before, and we check in with him at least once a year or so about this big event coming up. Dr. McNeil Cronin is board member of Down Syndrome Association of Greater Winston-Salem. Good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
McNeil, let me start with you. First, for those who may not know, what's the mission of the association and what support or services does it offer?
Yeah, thank you, Jim. So the Down Syndrome Association of Greater Winston-Salem is a local nonprofit here in Winston-Salem, and its main mission is to support individuals in our community with Down syndrome and support their families and really advocate for them to live the best life that they possibly can, being accepted, being included in our community, in all aspects of life, in their school systems, in the workforce, in our social lives. And we believe that that's what's best for those individuals and their families, and more importantly, we believe it's what's best for our entire community.
Now let's talk about this thing called the 321, the Deacon Dash. What is it, when is it, and why do you hold it?
So coming up on March 21st, which is a date that we're really excited about, is our 5th annual Deacon Dash for Down syndrome. This is an event, a 5K, where we've partnered with the Wake Forest Athletic Department. We've been doing this for 5 years. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it's a 5K run. It's a fundraiser for our organization, one of the biggest ones of our year. And it's at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. And this is a race, it's the most accepting and most inclusive race in this state, I would argue. And it keeps getting more and more successful. And it promotes our mission of valuing individuals in our community with Down syndrome. And it's also a really fun race. It's sponsored by the Twin City Track Club, so you can go out there and get your time. But most importantly, it's a celebration of our individual members.
David Daggett, what's your involvement with this big event, and why did you get involved?
Well, I've been privileged to get to MC the event the last
That's right.
4 years?
5 years.
Every year, all 5 years.
Yeah.
And it is wonderful. It's something that McNeil really didn't explain to my satisfaction. Is I think the greatest lesson is the way the Down syndrome community accepts us. Mm-hmm. And that message of inclusion and acceptance, you won't see it on a brighter stage than this.
Right.
It's heartwarming, it's wonderful. It's a 5K, then there's an optional 0.11 to equal the 321 Deacon Dash,
right.
The 3 pairs of the 21 chromosome. The date 321 works out, that's World Down Syndrome Day.
Okay.
But that extra 0.11, the optional distance after the finish line, is so special. You have the Down, I'm gonna tear up. You have the Down syndrome kids lined up. You can't announce it in advance, but we can say last year we had Wake Forest athletes. They made a tunnel for the kids to run through.
That's great.
With their hands, and it was just wonderful.
That's just great. Griff, this is something for everybody, and I've seen pictures of you and David with the kids and everybody. What does it mean to you?
I think one of the best things about this event, and one of the things that Dave and I love, is that just like a lot of things that happen in the Triad in our community, is it takes different types of communities in our area and puts them together. I think it's fantastic that Wake Forest Athletics has seen this as in their community as being very important for them to be involved in another community that they can reach out to. And I think Dave and I love it when different communities in the Triad come together for a common purpose like this event, and it's absolutely wonderful.
And of course, Griff, we've kidded you before, but you were a great college athlete 100 years ago.
So was he.
Yeah.
Academic All-American.
Yeah, academic, that's right.
So is this guy.
And so McNeil was too.
And
so
a Hall of Famer.
But this is, I mean, you can, but the guys like you and David and McNeil can do this, but old, fat, gray-headed men like me can do it too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's great. There's a fun run that starts it out.
Right.
So you can come out for the fun run, and then of course the 5K.
Okay.
It's a fantastic.
We have families that walk together, groups that walk together.
Yeah.
There's teams involved. They dress up. It's a festive event.
Well, up on screen, I want to make sure I repeat all this information. 321 Deacon Dash, Saturday, March 21st, 8:30 a.m., Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. For information, to donate or to volunteer, visit www.DSAGWS, stands for Down Syndrome Association of Greater Winston-Salem. It's up on screen for the radio listening audience, DSAGWS.org, or you can call 739-3696. Also, please visit the Daggett Shuler website on screen, DaggettShulerLaw.com, about all the great things they do and the way they can help people. And you can call for an appointment if you need them too, 724-1234. Guys?
We'll have links and connections to register for the race also on our
Good
website.
deal.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thanks. Good luck.
Jim, thanks for having us.
All right. We'll be right back after this.